Will it be a strange experience for you going back, or is it one that you're really looking forward to?
Probably both. It will be strange, but looking forward to going back. I have so many really good friends down there, a lot of good people who work their socks off for me, so it'll definitely be strange, but I'm looking forward to it more with positive vibes than I would negative ones, if you know what I mean.
And because of what went on down there, the administration and such like, that's sort of, you've got a real emotional attachment to the club. I can just tell by the way you talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I have gotten a great affection for it. I mean, you know, the people down there, no one will ever know quite what we all went through, and it was really, really tough. I can't emphasise that enough. And I think when you go through real tough times together, I think it bonds people, and I thought there was a lot of bonding that went on last year down at Portsmouth, and yeah, for sure, you know, I'll go back. I left with a bit of a heavy heart. I mean, I wanted to come and be the manager of Nottingham Forest for sure, but you know, it was an upsetting time leaving, for sure it was. Yeah, I had a lot of good friends, and you know, when you go to some of the depths that we had to go to and dig ourselves out of last year, it makes it very difficult, you know.
What was the darkest moment that you can tell us about, anyway?
Probably, I think being away at Hull City on a Friday night when, you know, all of a sudden we were starting to eat our meal and it was flashing around Sky Sports and everybody's phone was going saying what's happening, the club's going out of business, and, you know, probably everybody's saying what are we doing tomorrow, are we playing a game, we getting on a bus, we going home. And I did need to ask the players, you know, whether they wanted to play or not, because their contracts would have been null and void. You know, one of them goes and plays a game and you get a bad injury. What were they going to do? It was their livelihoods. So, to be fair to them, to a man, they all wanted to play, and we had a fantastic performance. 1-2-1 away at Hull City, and the bus journey home was a lot better for sure because there was a bit more stability. But for that 24 hours, it was really, really rocky. So. Yeah, I mean, I think that was probably the toughest moment.
Did your time there improve you as a manager and change you as an individual, do you feel?
Probably. I think so. I think certainly you have to have more patience. When you're managing a club that's in administration, it doesn't matter how many times you ask or what you think is absolutely beneficial to the football team, football club. We couldn't move. We absolutely couldn't move. And everything got cut down to the bone. In fact, I actually said a couple of times, I don't even think it was cut down to the bone, I think it was cut to the marrow. So they were incredibly tough times, but we managed to get through them last year, and that's what we did. Everybody pulled together. It was a real good team effort.
The fact that you know the players inside out, the Portsmouth players inside out, is that going to be an advantage or not, do you feel, come 3 o'clock on Saturday?
I don't think so, because whilst I might know them, there's only a certain amount of information you can give to our players. So, listen, at the end of the day, I don't know how much, you know, that can work for you or can work against you, really, because on the next breath they all know me. So I'm not so sure we'll be able to get away with anything clever this weekend, because I've probably already done it with them. But there we go. It is what it is. It will be a strange day, but hopefully it'll be a good day.
You'll be going there in great spirits, though, with 3 wins from 4, won't you?
Yeah, 3 wins from 4, and to be fair, probably should be unbeaten, really. We certainly don't feel against Hull we deserve to be beat. So we could have gone there 4 out of 4. That would have been even nicer. But you know, 3 wins out of 4 has been a fantastic return by the lads. So, you know, hopefully we can go there and build on that.
I've seen Marcus Tudgay's winning goal against Reading several times now. Sheer quality of it was outstanding. If that had been scored in the Premier League, people would have been talking long and hard about it, wouldn't they?
I mean, it was a fantastic finish. You know, we produced a couple of good quality pieces of football, certainly in the second half. Marcus Tudgay should have scored in the first half as well. It was a perfectly good goal. 2 of the players blatantly are playing Marcus onside. I think the referees, you know, the assistant referee, should I say, has held his hand up to that, which is nice. You don't often get that these days, but you know, it would have made it a lot more comfortable for us with that second goal. But you know, he scored a fantastic goal the other night. We're pleased with his overall contribution to the team. which is obviously important. But there was a few good movements where we could have scored again. But listen, at the end of the day, if we get one more than the opposition, that's not too bad.
And are you looking forward to the international break? Have you got something in mind for the players? Is it a chance for you to get some really good work into them, or not?
Probably. What you've got to bear in mind is this: you get these international breaks. The first week is always very, very difficult because you're not preparing anything for the weekend. So probably that day, that week, we've got a long journey down, so they'll get probably an extra day off next week. But in the 3 days that they will be working out of a normal 4-day week, they'll be probably working doubly hard. So that's the only time I think we can do anything like that with them. But we've got to be very mindful of, we don't want any more injuries. And the games come thick and fast when we restart again.
Good luck on Saturday. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I do too.